upcoming PS5 games are showing strong potential through better design, improved technology, and more ambitious ideas. The focus is shifting toward more polished and complete experiences. Here are the most promising PS5 games of 2026 and beyond.
Copy. You're 1097. On.
Hunter the Reckoning Deathwishes takes place in New York, where hidden creatures live among ordinary people, and the player becomes a hunter who tracks and eliminates these threats in a first-person action RPG. You can customize your character with different strengths and weaknesses that affect survival. Missions include spying, hacking, or infiltration to gather clues. A safe house is used to manage gear, prepare weapons, and work with companions who can help or create risks.
No one else sees. Lurking in the shadows, waiting for its prey.
Charlotte took control. There's nothing here.
We have learned, we've prepared, and we won't let it happen again. A reckoning is coming.
I've arrived.
Invincible vs is a 3v3 tag fighting game where players build a team of characters from the Invincible universe and fight across different arenas. Combat focuses on fast attacks, defensive timing, and switching between teammates to extend combos or avoid damage. Each character has special moves and powerful ultimates that can change the flow of a match. The game includes story, arcade, training, and online modes for both casual and competitive play.
It's mine.
All love. Hold it! They all fear me. And so will you! One of us is going to die today. Now we're getting somewhere. Diet time!
Glory awaits us both in death!
You're almost as crazy as I am. Very good. Take it to your grave, boy. This is what I'm here for. I'm going to enjoy this.
Just take care of your little freaking robo-zoo and let me do my thing.
Artificial Detective is a third-person action-adventure where you control a robot detective investigating the disappearance of humans in a city run by rogue machines. Combat and encounters allow different approaches, including shooting, hacking systems, sneaking, or using the environment like electricity and fire. You work with a robo-dog and a human companion who unlock abilities, assist in combat, and help access new areas while you gather clues and face enemies across multiple districts.
It's driving me crazy. No touching. You got your toy? These are my toys. I'm a detective, not a babysitter, all right? What the f...
What the hell happened here?
Alien Deathstorm is a first-person action horror game set in a ruined off-world colony destroyed by a massive storm and filled with hostile alien creatures. You play as a combat engineer sent to investigate and survive using weapons and tactical movement. Gameplay involves fighting large numbers of enemies while dealing with dangerous weather conditions that affect visibility and movement. Progress requires careful resource use, navigation through damaged areas, and staying alive against constant threats.
With speeds reaching survival threshold, seek shelter.
Lords of the Fallen 2 is a dark fantasy action RPG that continues the dual realm system between the living world and the Umbral realm of the dead. Players switch between these realms to solve paths, uncover areas, and face different enemy types. The Umbral realm is more hostile and reacts to player actions, increasing danger over time. Combat includes faster movement, dismemberment, executions, and supports full campaign co-op with shared progression. Dying Light, the Beast Restored Land Definitive Upgrade, expands the base game with new gear packs, weapons, and survival-focused content in a zombie-filled environment. Players manage limited resources, hunger, and thirst while clearing areas where enemies do not respawn, allowing regions to stay secure. Combat includes enhanced melee options and brutal finishers against infected. The update also adds new quests, hidden stashes, and an optional permadeath mode that deletes progress after death.
It's a simple job for men with nerve.
Cordura is a 4-player online co-op psychological horror game where players enter shifting Victorian labyrinths to extract resources while managing sanity. The environment changes each run, requiring teams to communicate and navigate carefully using proximity voice chat. A mimic system allows enemies to copy voices and appearances, creating confusion during missions. Players must stay close to restore sanity, avoid permanent death, and coordinate roles between exploration, tracking threats, and guiding teammates to survive.
We don't know what happens in there, but that place, it twists men. What is going on? Answer!
And above all, remember, those places must remain closed. You see, it's a simple job.
I've seen things. Things no one should ever face.
The Occultist is a first-person narrative thriller where you play as Alan Rebels, a paranormal investigator searching for his missing father on a deserted island. Gameplay involves investigating locations, solving puzzles, and using a mystic pendulum with different abilities to interact with the environment. Players avoid direct combat by using stealth while dealing with supernatural entities. Progress comes from uncovering clues, interacting with spirits, and revealing the secrets behind occult rituals on the island.
I went in search of my father, but what I found was a curse that binds everything, living or dead. Running from what haunts you gives it power.
Fable is an open-world action RPG set in Albion where players create a hero and build their reputation through choices and actions. Combat combines melee, ranged, and magic attacks against creatures like bandits and trolls. Decisions affect how people react and can change outcomes, allowing different paths based on behavior and reputation. S.T.A.L.K.E.R 2 Cost of Hope is a DLC that expands the base game with additional story elements, missions, and encounters in a dangerous environment filled with violence and threats. Players continue to explore hazardous areas, face hostile enemies, and manage survival through combat and resource use. The content builds on the core gameplay systems, adding new situations that test decision-making, combat skills, and how players handle risks in unpredictable conditions.
Is this what peace looks like to you? My guys, they let your men in, shared their food, and what did they get in return? According to Section 6, Paragraph B of the D4 Agreement, in case of suspicion regarding one of the parties attacking the other, the affected party has the right to secure and surveil a member of the suspected aggressor.
No one is being taken!
That is my decision to make.
There can be no compromises in this war. We are the ones standing between the zone's plague of filth and ordinary people.
Whichever way we go, we always end up in the same exact spot. That's justice, I suppose.
That's the end of D4.
Oh, man. Looks like we're late for this one.
Serious Sam Shatterverse is a co-op roguelite first-person shooter where up to 5 players fight across shifting universes against large enemy groups. Each run includes changing levels, random upgrades, and modifiers that alter gameplay rules. Players use a wide range of weapons, unlock boons, and face powerful bosses while progressing through different timelines. Death resets the run, but new upgrades and strategies carry forward, allowing different approaches in each attempt.
Teleport first! Think never!
Lava golems! If only I had a garden hose!
Brace yourselves! I'm about to solve everything violently!
Look at that! Another end of the world situation.
This is an SOS from the forward reconnaissance ship Cassiopeia.
Directive 8020 is a sci-fi survival horror game set on a colony ship that crash lands on a distant planet where an alien threat hunts the crew. Players control different characters and make decisions that change the story and determine who survives. Gameplay includes stealth, quick reactions, and using improvised tools to avoid or stop enemies. A branching narrative system allows multiple outcomes, while co-op play lets others control crew members during key moments.
We need urgent assistance.
They're right behind me! Open the fucking door!
God.
It's alive.
Please. Help us. Get me out of here! Or I'm gonna fucking freeze!
Fucking burning in here! You can't leave me out here!
Please.
So, my friend Don has this log cabin about 2.5 hours south down in West Virginia.
Project Songbird is a first-person narrative horror game set in a remote forest where you play as a musician recording an album while dealing with strange events. Gameplay involves moving through natural areas and dreamlike scenes, uncovering story details and surviving encounters using ranged and melee weapons. The game includes a focused story that unfolds over several hours, with environmental changes and sound playing a key role in how situations develop and how the player reacts.
I'm done! Did you hear me?
This is what I'm most afraid of.
Marathon is a PvPvE extraction shooter where players control cybernetic runners exploring a dangerous colony to collect loot and escape alive. Each run involves entering a zone, fighting AI enemies and other players, and extracting with gathered gear to progress. Players can customize loadouts with weapons, implants, and different runner types. Matches support solo or team play with changing situations, limited resources, and decisions about risk, combat, and when to exit.
전하 깨하려옵니다. 선천의 추몽이.
Moosa Dirty Fate is an action game set in 17th century Korea during a time of famine and chaos where you play as a warrior seeking revenge. Combat uses sword and bow, with large battles against groups of enemies and one-on-one fights against powerful bosses inspired by folklore. Players move through different regions, gather story details from encounters, and uncover the truth behind the Imugi while facing both human enemies and supernatural threats.
병처럼 번지고 있사온데 나라의 기둥이 무너지고 있사옵니다, 전하. 게다가 삼남 지방에는 정체를 알 수 없는 무리들이 출몰하여 고을을 불태우고 백성들과 관리들을 무참히 도륙하고 있사옵니다. 바라옵건대 전하, 부디 백성들을 구하여 주소서.
Icarus Console Edition is a PvE survival game where players drop onto a hostile planet to gather resources, complete missions, and return to orbit with valuable materials. Gameplay includes crafting, building shelters, and managing hunger, thirst, oxygen, and environmental dangers like storms and fires. It offers open-world, mission-based, and outpost modes. With up to 4-player co-op, players progress through a tech tree while adapting to changing conditions and wildlife threats.
Welcome to Way of the Hunter 2 Early Access. Your journey begins in New Laredo.
Way of the Hunter 2 is an open-world hunting simulation where players track animals across a large map using realistic mechanics and tools. Gameplay includes following trails, analyzing shots with a bullet camera, and using advanced gear like scopes and vision systems. A hunting dog assists in tracking and locating targets, improving over time. Players can complete missions or hunt freely while managing equipment and displaying trophies in a dedicated lodge.
These empty halls are just waiting to be filled with trophies from your upcoming hunting adventures. Get used to early mornings. You've got long and busy days ahead. As a professional, you'll have access to the best equipment available. Conquer the vast outdoors and create your own outposts with tents, where you can hunker down at night or during bad weather. Bring yourself a backpack to expand your inventory on longer trips. And don't worry, wherever you go, your trusty companion can come along. Your American Foxhound will stay by your side if you choose to bring it. Yeah, this good boy helps you follow tracks across every terrain, even in poor visibility. With proper training and bonding, your pup will become a dependable hunting buddy. But its real strength lies in blood tracking. Dense terrain and long blood trails are no match for your helper's nose. Now you can find and harvest the game quickly for minimal meat degradation and trophy preservation. Your new and improved hunting map comes with custom markers. You can now seamlessly switch between 2D and 3D modes. Look at that. Oh, and did you know that those cozy tents also serve as convenient fast travel points? Other equipment like decoys, duck calls, and blinds will make your hunts more effective. So what are you waiting for, Hunter? Get out there. May your aim be true, and your luck lead you to unique trophies. Now, use your tools wisely. Collect those memorable moments. Chase your favorite game. And explore the wonders of nature.
Yes, exactly. And that's why all eyes are on Pogacar.
He might have a chance to become the all-time
Tour de France 2026 is a cycling simulation game where players compete across official stages, managing riders and strategy to win races. Gameplay includes controlling pacing, timing sprints, and handling changing weather that affects grip and performance. Team management is important, especially in time trials where coordination impacts results. Players race through a full season calendar with different events, customize equipment, and adapt tactics based on terrain, conditions, and rider abilities.
this season.
Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown Season 6 expands the game with new detective missions, where players follow targets, intercept communications, and complete objectives tied to each case. The update adds new cars, special editions, and more customization options, including official parts for specific vehicles. Map improvements enhance parts of Hong Kong Island with better detail and lighting. Additional features include new progression through a multi-tier pass, improved NPC interactions, and quality of life changes during driving and navigation.
Keep your distance. We're tailing, not convoying.
Your sister is worried. All those withdrawals. What are you doing with all that money?
That's why.
Since Project Motor Racing launched, we've been strengthening the foundation.
Project Motor Racing Update 2.0 improves the racing simulation with upgraded physics, tire behavior, and handling across different vehicle classes. Driving includes better braking stability, traction control, and feedback, making cars respond more accurately. The update adds a redesigned interface with faster navigation and a new HUD showing telemetry data. Career Mode introduces clearer progression and presentation, while online racing includes ranked systems, license points for clean driving, and built-in anti-cheat support.
And the Porsche 992. But that was only the beginning. Now it's time to bring PMR closer to what it was always meant to be. Version 2.0 marks our first major milestone, with improvements across virtually every part of the sim. A fully redesigned UI, refined graphics and performance on all platforms, a more stable online experience, a reworked single-player experience, and many other improvements. This isn't about being finished, it's about laying the foundation and pushing what comes next. Thank you for being part of shaping the future of Project Motor Racing.